Hi, everyone. This tapping sequence is specifically for feelings of loneliness and isolation, which are increasingly more common these days. Yes, we live in a world where you can hop on Instagram and see what all your friends are up to in a couple of minutes, but that doesn't seem to be the connection that we need. In fact, it can create more disconnection, feeling like maybe you are separate from all the fun that your friends and family are having, and creating this sense of separation and this sense of sadness that comes about when we don't feel connected, where we don't feel like we have a community. So, if this is your experience, you're not alone, and this tapping sequence will hopefully help you move through some of those feelings to make space for feeling how you'd like to feel. If we think about the opposite emotion, deep down we want to feel connected. We want to feel like we belong. We want to feel like we have people we can lean on, people that are there, that see us for who we are, that we can show up completely as ourselves. And that's a possibility, especially once we get out of our own way or get out of our own loops. So, if this is your first tapping video, awesome. If you've been tapping for quite some time, you know the drill, but you'll just be following along, repeating and tapping as we go, repeating after me. And this point's a little hard to see, the armpit point, because of my height and my filming setup. But when we get to this point, it's basically on the bra line where you'll be tapping. So before we dive into the full sequence, I'm going to split this up into two actually. Taking a deep breath in, holding at the top. Slow exhale. Deep breath in, holding at the top. Slower exhale. And one more as a community, deep breath in. And slowly release. And when you're ready, we'll start with that karate chop point on the side of the hand. Either hand will do. Don't think too much about it. Repeating after me. Even though I've been feeling incredibly lonely, I'm learning to love and accept myself exactly as I am. Even though these feelings of isolation and loneliness have been overwhelming, I'm learning to love and accept myself exactly as I am. Even though I'm tired of feeling so disconnected and not sure what to do, I'm ready to make space for a new possibility. I'm ready to open up to connection. And then we'll move to that first point right about above the edge of the eyebrow, repeating after me. This loneliness, this deep, deep loneliness. I feel like I don't belong. I feel like my community is smaller than I'd like it to be. Sometimes I feel like people don't understand me. And I've lost many connections over the years. I honor and acknowledge these feelings of loneliness are real. Our world is set up in such a way that creates a sense of separate and isolation, a sense of separateness. And boy, do I feel it. And if you can, without repeating after me while we tap the side of the eye point, I'm curious, when you step into the feeling of loneliness, maybe the first time you felt it, or when you felt it recently, pretty strongly, where do you feel it in your body? See if you can locate the feeling in your body and just give your body full permission to soften around what might be clenching or tightening. All of this loneliness. I'm tired of feeling so isolated. I'm tired of feeling like I don't really belong. I'm ready for a change. I'm ready for a change. And pausing right here, taking a deep breath in. And a slow exhale. And I just like to pause right there, especially when we do 2 rounds of tapping, just to kind of get a sense of your body. Things might already be shifting for you, maybe not, but just checking in. Notice any changes in sensations or feelings. And when you're ready, we'll jump right back in, starting with this eyebrow point again. I'm ready to feel connected. This isolation and loneliness reveals just how much I value and need a sense of connection in my life. I'm open to the idea of creating a stronger sense of community. I want to nourish the connections I have and help them grow stronger. Sometimes I doubt myself and I isolate myself. Sometimes I question if people really like me. But what if, by showing up exactly as I am, I start to attract the people that value that level of authenticity? I choose to build a family and a community, showing up as my true self, inspiring others to do the same. I'm so ready to feel connected. And I don't have to do it all today. What is the smallest possible step I could take towards building stronger and more meaningful connections in my life? Maybe I can send a text and just check in with a friend. Maybe I can schedule a phone conversation with someone I love and haven't talked to in years. Maybe I can reach out to that acquaintance I've met just several times to meet up for coffee or some tea. I am so open to feeling more connected in my life. And I choose to play a role in this. I choose to actively make space for the people and connections that matter to me. I'm ready to feel like I'm a part of something. I'm ready to feel like I belong again. I'm ready. I am opening up to connections in places I haven't even thought of yet. And I'm excited about this change. I haven't realized until now how much I crave a sense of belonging and community. I'm ready to take the smallest first step. When you're ready, squeeze your wrist, take a deep breath in. And slowly release. I have to yawn, you might too. And if it feels like you want to stretch, please do so. Just notice how you're feeling. This could be a video that you repeat several times if you found it helpful. This could also be a video that you come back to when feelings of isolation and loneliness start to intensify for you as a way to bring some regulation and safety back into your system. And if you enjoyed this video, I have a tapping community and app over at Tapping with T. You can either download it on your phone or join directly on the website. No pressure, just want to put it out there because a big intention of mine as someone that has experienced extreme isolation and loneliness is to help remind everyone that we are in this together and we are more connected than we know. And we blossom and flourish so much better when we remember that we have people to lean on, when we have a sense of community to lean on, of people that get it. So feel free to reach out if you have any questions about what that app and community is like. I add a new video every week. I also do monthly group calls, group tapping. There's some interesting research showing that group tapping lowers cortisol by an average of 43%, more effective than talk therapy. So there is something to be said about, yes, the community connection, and also tapping is just a wonderful and kind of incredible tool that we have to play with. So that's enough for today. I will see you in the next video. And let me know in the comments if you have a specific request that you'd like to see, a tapping sequence that you haven't been able to find that you'd find useful. And I will consider making it. Okay. Ta-ta for now. Some scrub, Jay. We've got some plank, some learning, got some videos, some slippers.